Welcome to the Rainmaker's Edge Perspective, your best destination podcast for the cutting-edge methods and strategies to take your business to the next level, using the latest marketing technology. Brought to you by Rainmaker Reputation AI. We understand business owners like you and how marketing technology creates momentum for your bottom line. In each episode, we cover how AI-driven solutions can quickly put innovation to free you from day-to-day burdens that slow you down. Join us as we share actionable tips, cutting-edge innovation, and business growth that creates the respect and admiration in your market. Your reputation is everything in the digital world. It drives growth and prosperity for those who cultivate it well, and we are here to help you do that. So let's enhance your productivity, remove manual processes, and gain the competitive Rainmaker's edge in your market. Tune in, stay ahead of the curve with us.
Okay, so get this. In 2024, SMS messages have a 98% open rate.
Wow.
Practically everyone is reading every text they get compared to email.
Right.
Which sits at a measly 19.8%.
Huge difference.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
In this deep dive, we're going to be looking at an excerpt from an article called Why SMS Marketing is Critical in 2025 and How to Master It to better understand why this is happening and what it all means for you.
You know, it's interesting to think about this trend.
Yeah.
In the context of our current world, it's not just about numbers.
Right.
It reflects a fundamental shift in how we consume information.
Yeah.
We're constantly bombarded with messages.
Yeah.
And traditional methods like email are getting lost in the noise.
Yeah, it's true. I know my inbox is overflowing, and this article even claims that SMS marketing will be absolutely essential by next year. Do you think that's just hype, or is there a real shift happening here?
I would say it's more than just hype.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that most of us look at almost immediately?
Our phone.
Our phones, exactly.
Yeah.
That immediacy
is
a game changer, especially in today's fast-paced world.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The article highlights a few key benefits to SMS marketing, like instant communication, cost effectiveness, and targeted messaging.
Yeah.
It even mentions that SMS has significantly higher conversion rates than email.
Yes.
Sitting at around 45%.
It's incredible.
But before we go any further, can you explain exactly what a conversion rate is?
Of course. In simple terms.
Yeah.
A conversion rate is the percentage of people who take a desired action after interacting with your marketing. So if 100 people see your SMS message and 45 of them make a purchase because of it, that's a 45% conversion rate.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, right?
Definitely. Especially when you compare that to other marketing methods. The article focuses a lot on how effective SMS is for lead nurturing and engaging existing customers. Why do you think SMS works so well for those purposes?
Well, I think it taps into our innate human desire for connection and instant gratification. Have you ever noticed how a text message just feels more personal and urgent than an email?
I definitely have. It's like you can't ignore a text.
Exactly.
Right.
But because SMS messages are limited to 160 characters, it forces businesses to cut through the fluff and get straight to the point, making their message much more impactful.
So it sounds like SMS marketing can be a powerful tool.
Oh, absolutely.
Speaking of tools,
yes,
the article mentions Rainmaker Reputation AI, which offers a bunch of features specifically for SMS marketing.
Right.
One that caught my eye was using SMS-enabled phone numbers.
Okay.
What exactly are those, and should we be setting them up?
It's a service that allows you to manage all of your SMS communications from a central platform instead of using your personal number.
Right.
So if you're looking to streamline your communication and possibly save some money in the process, it might be worth checking out, especially if you're a small business owner.
I can see how that would be useful.
Yeah.
I also noticed that the article mentioned Rainmaker has a missed call text back feature. It stood out to me because it cited a statistic saying that 62% of calls to small businesses go unanswered.
Wow.
I'm sure a lot of those are missed leads.
Absolutely. That's a huge number of potential customers slipping through the cracks.
Yeah.
With this feature, a customizable text message is automatically sent to anyone who calls but doesn't get an answer.
Oh.
Think of it as a safety net.
I like that.
Making sure that you don't miss out on any opportunities simply because you couldn't pick up the phone.
That's pretty cool. But cool tools aside, The article also outlines some great best practices that I think are super relevant for anyone thinking about using SMS marketing. First up, consent. They really hammered that home.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Getting clear consent before you send any SMS messages is crucial.
Yeah.
Not only is it important for ethical reasons,
Right.
but you also need to make sure you're complying with any applicable regulations. Plus, being upfront about your intentions builds trust with your audience.
It's all about respecting your audience and their preferences.
Absolutely.
And that kind of leads into the next tip, personalization.
Yeah.
I know I'm much more likely to pay attention to a message when it feels like it's specifically for me.
You and just about everyone else.
Right.
In today's world, people are constantly bombarded with generic marketing messages. Personalization is a key way to cut through the noise.
Yeah.
Imagine getting a text message that uses your name or references your past purchase. Wouldn't that catch your attention more than a generic blast?
Absolutely. It makes you feel like a valued customer.
Exactly.
Now, while we're busy crafting these beautifully personalized messages, it's important to remember to keep them concise, right? It's definitely. You want to be clear, get to the point, and deliver value in the shortest possible way. Think about, have you ever gotten a text message that was just way too long? What did you do?
I probably skimmed it and didn't fully read it.
Most people do the same thing.
Yeah.
SMS is all about getting your message across efficiently.
Right.
You only have a limited number of characters to work with, so make every word count.
This has been really insightful.
Yeah, I agree.
So consent, personalization, and being concise are key to getting our foot in the door. But what about the actual delivery?
Okay.
Does timing play a role in SMS marketing?
Timing is absolutely crucial. Have you ever been woken up by a promotional text message in the middle of the night?
No.
Probably not a great feeling, right?
I'd be so annoyed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about your audience and when they're most likely to be receptive to your messages. You want to be mindful and respectful of their time.
Plus, are you even going to remember that message you got at 3 a.m.?
Probably not.
Exactly.
It's like those marketing emails I get in the middle of the night. I just delete them.
Most people do.
Yeah.
There are some great scheduling tools out there.
Yeah.
That can help you optimize your SMS campaigns.
Okay.
And ensure your messages are sent at the best possible time.
So we've covered the importance of consent, personalization, keeping messages concise, and sending them at the right time. Is there anything else we need to keep in mind?
You also need to include a clear call to action.
Oh,
what do you want your recipients to do after they read your message? Visit your website.
Okay.
Redeem a special offer.
Right.
Maybe even give you a call.
Right. It's about guiding them towards a specific action.
Exactly.
But managing all of this manually seems like it could get pretty time-consuming.
Yes.
Especially as your business grows.
Absolutely.
Can you tell me more about automation and how that can be used for SMS marketing?
Sure.
I know this article touched on it, but I think it deserves more of a deep dive.
I agree. Automation is definitely a game changer for anyone who's serious about SMS marketing.
Oh?
Imagine sending personalized messages at timed intervals.
Okay.
All without lifting a finger.
Okay, that does sound pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But how does that work in practice?
So
could you give us a real-world example?
Sure.
Yeah.
Imagine a new customer signs up for your email list.
Okay.
With an automated drip campaign.
Okay.
They would automatically get a series of personalized text messages.
Gotcha.
First, a welcome message.
Okay.
Then maybe a helpful tip related to their interests.
Right.
And later, a discount code for their first purchase.
Wow. So it's like you're creating a personalized journey for each customer.
Exactly.
It's not just about blasting out the same message to everyone.
No.
This sounds pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Can you break it down and explain how customer segmentation works?
It's not as complicated as it sounds.
Okay.
Segmentation involves dividing your audience into smaller groups based on shared characteristics like demographics, past purchases, or how often they interact with your brand.
Okay.
This allows you to send highly targeted messages that resonate with each specific group.
So instead of sending the same generic message to everyone, you're tailoring your communication for maximum impact.
Exactly.
And then with data analytics, you can measure how each group responds.
Exactly. It's all about understanding your audience.
Right.
And delivering the right message at the right time. Many platforms, like Rainmaker Reputation AI, provide dashboards with real-time data on open rates, click-through rates, and conversions, allowing you to constantly tweak and improve your campaigns.
This is also interesting. I'm already feeling inspired to rethink my entire approach to SMS before we wrap up this part of the discussion. I'm curious to know if there are any other benefits to using a platform like Rainmaker Reputation AI.
There are a few things that stand out to me. For starters, everything is integrated. Instead of using separate tools for sending messages, collecting data, and analyzing results, you can manage your entire SMS marketing strategy from a single platform.
So it's all in one place.
All in one place. Plus, you'll have access to expert support and guidance. If you need help setting things up or optimizing your campaigns.
I can definitely see how that would be helpful, especially for someone just starting out with SMS marketing.
Absolutely.
I think we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive.
We have.
We learned about the rising popularity of SMS, the psychology behind its effectiveness, and some key best practices for ethical and successful campaigns.
Absolutely.
We even explored some of the powerful features offered by platforms like Rainmaker Reputation AI. But before we move on, I'd like to pause for a moment and ask you, our listener, a question. What's been the most surprising or insightful thing you've learned so far? Take a moment to reflect on that. And we'll be back shortly to continue our exploration of the exciting world of SMS marketing.
Sounds good. It's been a great discussion so far. And, you know, as we talk about all of this, I'm reminded that SMS marketing isn't just about sending out promotions. It can also be a powerful tool for building relationships with your customers.
That's an interesting point. I think a lot of people, myself included, might see SMS as just another way to advertise. But building relationships with customers is really important for any business.
Absolutely. And I think that's where the true power of SMS lies. When you get a text from a business that feels personal, it's like you're interacting with a real person, not just a faceless company.
That makes sense. It creates that personal touch that can be hard to find with other marketing methods like email blasts or social media ads.
Exactly. Think about it this way. If a business takes the time to send you a personalized message through a channel that feels as personal as text messaging, it feels like they truly value you as a customer.
It's like receiving a handwritten note versus a generic form letter.
Exactly.
That personal touch can make all the difference.
Precisely. And when you use SMS to share valuable information, offer support, or simply check in, you're nurturing those relationships, building loyalty and establishing trust.
So instead of just trying to sell something, you're actually trying to build a connection. I like that. I know we've been focusing a lot on Rainmaker Reputation AI. But I'm curious to know what you think about the bigger picture of SMS marketing. What are some of the key trends you're seeing emerge?
Well, one trend that's really exciting is how SMS is being integrated with other marketing channels. We're seeing more and more companies using SMS as part of a larger strategy. That might include email, social media, and even in-store experiences.
So it's not about replacing those other channels,
No.
but finding ways to use SMS alongside them for a more holistic approach?
It's about finding the right tool for the right job. Each marketing channel has its strengths and weaknesses, but using them strategically, you can create a really immersive and engaging customer experience.
It sounds like there's a lot of potential there.
Absolutely.
And speaking of potential, I'm curious to know how AI is shaping the future of SMS marketing.
That's a great question. AI is becoming increasingly important for tasks like personalization and automation. We're already seeing AI-powered chatbots being used to handle customer inquiries through SMS, and AI algorithms can analyze customer data and segment audiences with incredible accuracy.
So it's about using technology to not only make SMS marketing more effective, but also more efficient.
Exactly. AI can help businesses send more relevant messages, automate repetitive tasks, and understand their customers on a deeper level.
That makes a lot of sense. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
I agree.
Now, before we wrap up this section, I want to touch on something I think is really important, ethics. We've already talked about getting consent before sending SMS messages. But what are some other things businesses should keep in mind to make sure they're using SMS responsibly?
That's a great question. Ethical SMS marketing really comes down to respecting your audience and their preferences. This means being transparent about what you're using SMS for, providing clear instructions for opting out and avoiding any tactics that feel spammy.
It's about building trust and protecting your reputation as a business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we have to remember that SMS is a very personal channel.
Right.
People use their phones for all sorts of important and private communication. So businesses need to treat their inboxes with respect.
Yeah.
It shouldn't feel like an intrusion.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
If you start bombarding people with messages they don't want, you're going to lose their trust really quickly.
Right. Think of it like being a guest in someone's home.
Okay.
You want to be respectful, mindful of their space, and offer something valuable to the conversation.
That's a perfect analogy.
I agree.
So in the end, responsible SMS marketing is about being respectful, responsible, and putting the customer first.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Right.
It's good for your customers, and it's good for business, too.
Now that we've covered a lot of the key elements of SMS marketing, from the benefits to the ethical considerations, I'd love to get your take on something.
Okay.
What do you see as the most important thing for businesses to remember as they navigate this landscape?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is to remember that technology should always be used to enhance human connection, not replace it.
Right.
We've talked about automation. We've talked about AI.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we're still dealing with real people.
I love that. It's a good reminder that behind every phone number, there's a person with their own thoughts, feelings, and preferences.
Exactly. And if businesses can keep that in mind, I think they'll be well on their way to creating meaningful and lasting relationships with their customers.
Well said. Before we move on to the final part of our deep dive, let's pause for a moment and hear from you, our listener.
Yeah.
What's resonating with you the most so far?
Right.
Are you surprised by anything we've discussed? What questions are popping into your mind?
Welcome back. I'm really excited to continue our exploration of SMS marketing. We've already covered so much ground, but I feel like there's still so much to uncover. I agree. We've talked about the power of SMS, how to use it ethically and responsibly, and even how AI is changing the game. It's been quite a journey. But before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the future of SMS marketing. What are your predictions?
Ooh, predictions. I love it. I think we'll see even tighter integration with other channels. It'll be interesting to see how companies use this technology to create even more personalized and seamless customer experiences. Imagine getting a text reminding you to pick up your online order on your way home from work, followed by a personalized offer based on your past purchases. It would all feel so effortless and intuitive.
I can definitely see that happening. And as AI and machine learning keep evolving, I think we'll see a whole new level of personalization and automation. What if AI-powered chatbots could handle customer inquiries 24/7, providing instant support and suggestions tailored to each individual?
That would be amazing. It would almost be like having a personal shopping assistant in your pocket. It would be interesting to see how AI could help companies not only respond to inquiries, but even anticipate them.
I think that's where things are headed. And as the line between the physical and digital worlds continues to blur, I think we'll find even more creative ways to use SMS. What if you could use it to interact with smart devices in your home? Receive location-based offers when you're out and about? Or even participate in interactive experiences? The possibilities are endless.
That's really exciting. But as cool and futuristic as all that sounds, we can't forget the human element. No matter how advanced technology gets, SMS marketing will always be about making authentic connections.
I couldn't agree more. At the end of the day, technology should be used to enhance those connections, not replace them. SMS is a powerful tool because it feels personal. Companies need to remember that there's a real person with thoughts, feelings, and needs on the other end of every message.
It's all about building relationships, not just blasting out messages.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into SMS marketing, what's the one piece of advice you would give to our listener who's just starting out on their SMS marketing journey?
I think the best advice I could give is to start with a clear understanding of your goals. What are you hoping to achieve with SMS marketing? Are you looking to increase brand awareness, generate leads, drive sales? Once you have a good grasp of your objectives, you can start thinking about your target audience. Who are you trying to reach? What are their needs and preferences? Once you understand your goals and who you're trying to reach, you can start exploring the many tools and strategies we've talked about today.
That's fantastic advice. Knowing your audience and your goals is essential for any marketing strategy. It sounds like there's a lot to consider, but don't be afraid to experiment and have fun with it. That's how you'll discover what works best for you and your audience. The world of SMS marketing is constantly evolving, so it's important to stay curious, adaptable, and open to new ideas.
Exactly. The most successful SMS marketers are the ones who are willing to learn, adapt, and embrace new technologies. This deep dive has been a fantastic exploration of SMS marketing, and I'm so glad we had the chance to share these insights with you.
Me too. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of SMS marketing. We hope you found it insightful and inspiring. We'll be back soon to explore another fascinating topic. Until then, keep exploring and keep learning.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Rainmaker's Edge Perspective. We hope you gained valuable insights and feel inspired to tackle the friction in your business with smart marketing tech. Remember, leveraging tech with the right strategy can give you that edge you are seeking. Before we finish, a word from our sponsor. If you are ready to take your business to the next level, Rainmaker Reputation AI CRM offers a powerful CRM solution tailored for entrepreneurs just like you. Say goodbye to the manual drudgery and hello to the freedom to focus on what moves your bottom line. Visit Rainmaker Reputation. That's rainmakerreputation.com. Until next time, stay on the Rainmaker's Edge.